Get him out! Why? What are you doing, man? He hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything. So you're probably wondering, why are me and my cameraman being attacked? Why are people attacking the police? And what the hell is going on? Well, on Saturday, Britain First held a march for remigration, encourage patriotism, and to spread a message that they want the British people to be put first. This led to a counter-protest being held, with the idea being to stop the far right and protect the country from racism and fascism, saying that they welcome all refugees and migrants, even those who come in illegally, and some of them asking for open borders.
We're here to try and stop a fascist organisation marching through the centre of a Midland town. These people are nasty, divisive, hate spreaders. They're only small at the moment, but we want to keep them that way.
What do you think the specific parts that are most fascist about them?
Their devices in terms of their racist politics. No, I don't think they should have the right to be out in public with their vile ideas.
The recent rise of reform with taking over Tories and slowly creeping up on Labour, how do you feel about that?
It's very problematic, but I think Labour Party have got themselves to blame. And I think building those campaigns.
Who protects the fascists?
You ask them what they're here for, they don't really know.
So have they been kicking off at you then?
They were just calling us fascists and things like that, but they don't really know what fascist means, to be honest. We are just patriots. We love our country. We don't like what's going on here. The people in our country have been voting for the last 25 years, have our borders protected, but they've done the exact opposite to what people have been voting for.
What does today mean for you?
I'm not sure. We're here to we're here to prevent the fascists to march around, to have both of these demonstrations.
What is it that they're doing that's fascist?
They want the refugees to go away.
If someone comes illegally, should they be allowed to come in or should they go back?
They should be allowed to come in.
You're right.
Where are you from?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, where are you from? What organisation or what?
Oh, no organisation.
Okay, but what's your social media?
Trigger mate.
Trigger Mate.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you here? You're on the other side, weren't you?
I've been to the train station and back, but that's it.
What have you been talking to them about then?
Spoken to one other person, that was someone who was being shouted out, so I just wanted to see what the reason was.
Why do you want to talk to them? They're pricks.
What is it that you dislike about them?
They're fascists.
What is it that you believe that they do that makes you believe that they're fascists?
They listen. We're here to protest against them, yeah? That's it.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Why do you call yourself Trigger Media? That's a bit of a weird name, isn't it?
What's your name?
Don't need to know my name.
But you just said my name's weird. Hey, have a good day anyway. As you can see, I was very respectful to him, even though he had pressed us and insulted my channel name. And I wish that I could say that this is the last we would see of him, but unfortunately, he came back only 2 minutes later.
What?
Triggered mate. Are you trying to subscribe?
Yeah, of course I am. Why is it not showing up?
I don't know. For some reason, he was unable to find my channel, and this was a big problem to him, seemingly. Because after this, he would follow me absolutely everywhere and would not leave me alone. He even was looking over my shoulder when I was messaging my friends back.
Charlie Simpson.
Huh?
Is that Charlie Simpson you're talking to?
No, he's creeping me out, I'm not lying.
Yeah, I can't find you on social media, so it's a bit...
But does that matter?
Do you know how it looks like?
Does it matter that you can't find me?
You always got to film it, innit? You can't just have a normal conversation, innit? It's a bit strange.
I feel like you're trying to press me about stuff, and are you making me feel a bit uncomfortable?
I'm trying to find out if you're from the other side.
I'm literally just here to get interviews and cover the event that is
I'm
happening.
trying to find out if you're from the other side, though.
No, I'm not from the other side, I'm from no side.
What's your channel called then? I've tried to
I already
find
told
your
you what my
channel.
channel's called.
Triggered Mate.
Yes.
Can't find it.
But the problem is, you like keep following me around, looking over my shoulder.
I'm just asking, mate. Mate, I'm just asking.
No, it's okay. I'm happy to interview you if you want to talk about your side of things and get your points across. I'm more than happy to do that.
No, thank you.
Okay, well, have a good day. Now, this alone is manageable, but he then decided to go over to other members of the crowd and begin to try and turn them against me and get them to check who I was. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, do you mind having an interview really quickly?
I hear the questions.
What are you here for today? And then just parts about like what you think about what's happening on both sides.
Can I not be on camera?
Oh, it has to be on camera.
Okay, well,
no problem. Have a good day, man. Take care.
I don't think I'm meant to be in this side.
Sorry?
I'm not meant to be in this side.
What do you mean I'm not meant to be on this side?
Are you not on that side?
No,
Interviewing people on the other side?
Not on any side.
we're not on any side.
Why are you interviewing people over there?
So we're neutral.
You're neutral.
So we're literally just here to speak to everyone on every side, get their opinions.
Where
Where are you from?
Sorry?
Where are you from? What
YouTube.
organisation?
YouTube.
That's bollocks.
What do you mean that's bollocks? How is it? How is it? So, like, I feel like
You're supposed to
it's...
be in here.
Yeah.
Sorry? You're supposed to be in here.
Yeah.
So this is a public
What do you mean says who?
area, isn't
What is going on, man? So I'm not allowed to be here to ask questions. That's interesting.
Interviews are over.
No, they're not. We're speaking to people. If they're happy
it?
to...
Speak to them then.
Where's your NUJ pass?
If people...
Where's your NUJ pass?
No one else has one. Right, listen. If we're here to talk to people and they want to talk to us, that's fine. Everyone has the open choice. We're not forcing anyone to do anything. That's all that guy's for. Follow.
Yeah.
That's a cool deal. He's following me, he is. Excuse me, are you following me?
It's a free space, ain't it?
No, are you following me? Because I've moved to 3 different spaces and you followed me to every single one. Do you want to ask me something? Do you want to ask me something? No? Excuse me, guys. Would you like to have a quick interview?
Where are you from?
I'm just doing YouTube.
Okay.
Perfect, thank you so much, appreciate it. Tell me when we're going. Just make sure this is recording. So,
No,
what?
no,
What?
they're not speaking.
What?
They're not
They?
speaking.
She just said she wants to have an interview
No,
with me.
they're far right.
No, we're not. We're not. No, we're not. We're not. We're not.
Yeah, they are. Don't speak to any of them.
They've just been harassing us the whole day. Like we've honestly.
These are good drastic.
Yeah.
I'm with them.
I've only asked people questions. That's what. Could you please tell me why I'm far right for asking people questions about their own? Yeah, you don't answer the questions, do you? That's what I thought. What have I done other than ask a question? You've heard that right, guys. If you ask questions, you are far right. If you interview people unbiasedly, you are far right. That is beyond ridiculous. They're literally just watching me now. It's harassment at this point. What have I done that's caused you upset? Look, I'll put the camera down. I just want to ask you, what have I done that's caused you upset? Seriously. Because as far as I know, all I've come here to do is ask just people questions. All I'm interested in seeing is why people think the way that they do. Why people here think the way that they do. Why people over there think the way they do.
You're just another grifter.
What do you mean by I'm a grifter? Making content and putting out unbiased perspectives.
You're not going to make any money off of this though, do you know what I mean? It's going to cost you more to get down here today.
But even so, even if it is out of pocket, why is that problematic?
Because you're here to wind people up, yeah?
I'm not. What have I done to wind you up? I've spoken to you with respect, mate. Like, I've not said anything horrible to you. I've not said anything horrible to anyone. I'm literally just asking people questions. That's all I'm here to do.
I've got nothing to say to you today. I just think you are a wind up merchant.
But every time, but they are, because I've asked people and they said yes. But the woman that you interrupted that I was talking to her, she wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, that's because
But then
she's
you
far
interrupted
right.
and told her that I was far right when I'm not.
Okay, well, where are you from?
I'm just doing YouTube.
Okay.
If me making content, is that a problem? Like, if I'm not from...
You're not going
to make any money today.
That's fine. If I don't, then that's fine. I've still had an
You're
experience.
not
And
going
I've
to make
come
any money
out
today, so why are you doing this?
to ask people questions for
Yeah, you're not
content.
going to make any money today.
Yeah, but is it not important to ask people questions and give an unbiased perspective to people to make their own minds up about what they're seeing?
It's not how I would have gone about it.
What would you say is a better approach?
You're not going to make any money today though, so...
What's a better approach?
Got nothing to say to you today.
Yeah, but you have got stuff to say to me because you keep following me and saying stuff to me. Since I got here, you were following me around harassing me. I wouldn't say that's very accepting and very open.
You're not going to make any money today, trust me.
Okay, have a good day, mate. So after showing them nothing but respect and moving away from them multiple times to get away from these situations, they continued to follow me. Unfortunately, it reached a boiling point. Do you mind having a quick interview with me?
You're not far right.
Well, how am I far right? What have I done?
I'm taking some advice. I'm not going to say anything. Why do you keep blocking the camera? What's the problem? What's your problem?
Where are you from though?
Why do you want to be on camera so much?
Where are you from?
What's it got to do with you? What's it got to do with you where I'm from?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. All I was going to ask you is just what you were here for today and what your opinions that you stand on. Obviously,
What are you doing? Why? I haven't even done anything. What have I done? See, this is what happens.
Card of here. Get rid of this boy. Get him out.
Excuse me,
Get him out. Get him out.
Why?
No,
What are you doing,
Get
mate?
him
He
out.
hasn't done
Get
anything.
him
He
out.
hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything.
Well, just come over here. What's going on?
No, why you're asking us? No. Don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. This lot are trying to push us out for no reason. All we're trying to do is interview people. We're not being provocative. We've tried to avoid these. They're following us round.
They're not with these guys. The other.
We're not being provocative.
So why have they reacted like that then?
I don't know.
We're not trying to have issues, but they keep following us around everywhere. We just want to talk to people. That's all we're here for.
Well, if people are getting angry,
This gentleman has done nothing but harass us for the last half an hour.
If they don't want to engage with you, it can't be forced.
What's got to do with you while I'm here?
They're walking, I was talking to him.
Ridiculous. I think you own the place.
You're not going to make any money off of this, though. Trust me. Waste of time.
Putting stuff in front of our cameras, pushing at us, trying to hit the cameras.
Well, as you well know your rights, and I'm sure you do, you're more than entitled to sit here and film. However, I would urge you to consider your personal safety as well. Do it here where you can step out. Okay, gents, if you need to leave, then through the gap just here. Stay yourself safe.
Shouldn't be any need to leave at all. Everyone's welcome apart from someone with a camera.
Triggered, mate. Triggered. Yeah, so I covered one of the ones in London, the one that happened in October. I covered that one, had no problems there at all.
what got you into that then?
Last election, I had an interest of how people were thinking about certain things. So I went out and interviewed people. I was like, who are you voting for this year? Why are you voting for them? And all that. And then obviously I went to these events because I thought the media, they're pushing their own agendas on things, and I want to see what's the real story of what people actually think about these things. So obviously I'm here to get their opinions, people on the other side's opinions, put it together. I'm not there to make my own decision. That's for anyone watching to decide what they think.
Happy with that. Like I said, if you need to, we're here.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. Just at the point where I thought they were all harassing me because they fancied me, it turns out that that wasn't the case, and they also decided to attack the police.
What's funny? What's funny? You are? I don't know what. Crazy, that woman.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Message we want you to have.
Why are you doing it?
What are you doing? Stop it.
Nothing. What are you doing?
Please don't.
Please don't.
We're just here to...
We're just here to stop fascism.
What is your problem with me? That's what I
I've
ask.
got a problem with you.
Human to human, what is your problem with me?
You call other people fascists, but you are the guys that silence people for their views. It is ridiculous.
After this, we decided to go to the other side to get some interviews from another perspective. What does today mean to you?
Patriotic, just had enough of the illegal immigrants that are coming over here every day. The gangs, the boats, tens of thousands of people coming over every couple of weeks. Country can't cope with it, we've had enough.
So obviously you can see your t-shirt, British Lives Matter. Could you speak to me about what today means to you and what your shirt means to you?
I think it's very important to defend English and British culture. I feel that there is a problem in this country with diversity. I have a problem with the way that it's panned out. It's now overwhelming. You've now got a situation where white English people are a minority in several of their major cities. And that is wrong, in my opinion. I'm not racist. I've never been racist in my life. For crying out loud, I'm a black man. It's not about race per se. It's about simply defending this culture of this beautiful land.
How do you see that we will be able to defend that culture?
I personally think the only solution is a political one. I think people who have come over here illegally, and there must be a good million of them, and those who have got these hospitality visas and all the rest and bring all their families over, all that has got to stop.
I'm just here as a citizen journalist that's filming.
And what's your thoughts on what's happening?
They have a right to be here, they want to have their say, just as much as that side wants to have their say. Now, these lot have come out today against these. But I feel like this lot coming out today is doing Britain First a favour because it's bringing more heat to it. So if they would have not turned up, these would have done their march, gone home, and it would have been said and done, probably forgot about it a little bit. I am neutral. I think the far left and the far right are equally potentially as dangerous as each other.
Have you had a look at both sides today?
So I got told to go back over to this side by them.
Yeah, I had a similar experience.
But I've not had any issue from this side.
Yeah.
I find that funny. Now, I cover a lot of the Palestine protests. Very mixed bag, but a lot of the time I do get grief for it.
Is that because they know who you are, or is that because of the questions you're asking?
Because you're either with them or against them, I feel.
My personal experience as a political campaigner has been one of distaste because a lot of people on the left don't like me and they call me racist, they call me Nazi, they call me fascist, and I'm far from any of those things. I've been on demonstrations where I've had bananas thrown at me by the left.
Really?
Really,
That
yeah.
seems a bit racist in itself.
It's definitely racist. I was at Old Oak pub demonstration against the Drag Queen Story Hour. It's well documented, it's all on film, and I had lefties throwing bloody bananas at me.
I feel like our government's put, this is great that everyone's fighting against each other. We should be outside Parliament moaning about the housing crisis, not all this.
What do you see the solution being to everything?
We want to go into pristine, well-run.
Where's the solution? Where do we end? Where does it end?
Do you believe there is an end point?
I don't think there is.
That's the wrap up of today. Unfortunately, obviously, we did get harassed and attacked for about 30 minutes. All I wanted to do was just get some interviews on both sides as unbiased as possible, just see why people think the way they think. But unfortunately, some people decided they had a problem with me, and that had to mean that the whole crowd had to have a problem with me. Obviously, there were some lovely people in there as well, but those few just ruined it for everyone in there. So hopefully the next time if I do go to a protest like this, people don't treat it the same way. But either way, it's been interesting talking to both sides. Let me know what you'll think in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one.